Hi, Scott Weaver from Factory Direct Designers Workroom. If you're just tuning in for the very first time, this is step 3 of many steps on how to make a inverted pleated scalloped valance. Please go back and watch my first few. Number 1 is the introduction to the valance that you'll find on our website. And then you'll see step 1 on measuring your windows. And then step 2 is the cutting out of the pattern and the lining. And now we're on step, whatever it is, 3, 4, on sewing. So in the last video, we had just pinned the valance together. Now we're going to join each piece. We're going to the seam for the return going on, the seam for the center scallop, and the same for the lining. We're using a 1/2 inch sewing allowance for now, and I'm starting from the top and I'm working my way back down, a little back tack on it, and I'm going to remove my pins as I get to them. I'm checking my bottom to make sure that my bottom stays even with the scallop. And by the way, I'm using an industrial sewing machine. You may not have an industrial sewing machine, and that's fine because you're not sewing anything that heavy, so it won't really matter. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make my seams just like that. All this, instead of boring you to death, I'm going to shut this off. We're going to do our lining seams, then we're going to press them, and then we'll finish from there. So thanks for watching. See you in a couple minutes. I'm just finishing up on my last seam here on the valance. I'm just going to finish here. This is a 1/2 inch sewing allowance. We got the return sewn on, the first pleat where the scallops are joined, and then the last return all sewn on. Now we're heading over to the lining. The lining, basically we've got the same thing. We've got the self fabric for the returns that are going on the returns, followed by the lining. And the lining, of course, just goes on the valance itself. Remove the pins as you get to them. And anyhow, we're going to go through, finish this up, and then we're going to show you how to press them. So catch you in a minute.